Today we have a new projector by the brand XGIMI. This is the MoGo 4 Pro. Welcome to the channel, my name is Mamo. If you've never been here, I review techie stuff, in particular camera gear, filming equipment, that sort of things. If you're not part of my community yet, hit the subscribe button and join us. I have reviewed a couple of projectors by the same brand before, the MoGo 3 Pro and the Halo Plus. Go and check them out, great products. I hope this is not going to disappoint, and I don't think it will. Let's get started. What is the MoGo 4 Pro? It's a portable, compact size projector delivering an image in full HD, and it's a laser projector. In this case, we have 3 lasers actually projecting the image, RGB. So each laser has one color, red, green, and blue. They are directional beams of light directed inside an imaging chip, which forms the final image which is projected onto a screen. Resolution: the MoGo 4 Pro offers a full HD 1080p image resolution. The images are very crisp, sharp, and the colors are great as well. We're gonna talk about all this stuff and maybe compare it in another video with the Halo Plus. So let me know in the comment tab if you want to see that comparison video, because it's very interesting. Projection size. So we can project an image into a wall or a screen from 40 inches in terms of size up to 200, with the best spot at 120 inches. Brightness, we have 550 lumens, which doesn't sound a lot compared to something like the Halo Plus, which, if I'm not wrong, had 750, 800. I compared quickly the two, and to be fair, they look very, very similar, even though the Halo Plus has more lumens on paper. Good news. Keystone correction. If you don't know what Keystone is, basically is the capability of the projector to adapt an image to the angle of projection. So you don't have to place your projector directly in front of your screen. You can put it on a side, and automatically the projector, the software inside the projector, will calculate those angles and adjust the image to create it in a proportional way. We've got auto keystone, when automatically the projector will adapt the image, but also we can go to manual keystone. You've got different options as well. Auto keystone at the startup, so every time you turn the projector on, it will automatically adapt the image to the new screen or surface you're projecting on. Manual keystone, you can change each corner with your controller according to your screen or surface. That's another channel of mine, by the way. If you are into performing arts, acting, singing, that sort of things, go and check it out and subscribe. Join that community too. Right, we're gonna talk about the apps. So the projector, it's a smart projector, meaning that works like a smart TV. So you have already some apps installed inside, which you can use straight away. Of course, some are for paid members, so you need to have your membership. But if we go to the menu in the home here, you can scroll through the different apps. We got Netflix, Prime Video. You can actually install some of the apps. YouTube, of course, your YouTube Music, Spotify, and so on. Everything you want to have is right there. So if you're cooking a meal, this is a great idea. That's what I do. I place it on an image on the wall. I watch Red Bull, you know, that kind of stuff, and listen to music. Let's talk about the power options. First of all, of course, we have a power cable, which goes from USB-C to your electrical socket. Then also, the projector has an internal battery. The internal battery lasts 2.5 hours in terms of video playing, but it goes up to 5 hours if you're playing music. The third option, which comes separately but also in a bundle if you buy the whole bundle, and we're going to talk about that, it's a stand that you can see right here, which is also a battery. Ooh. This is your stand and battery, which comes also with a tripod. So you've got everything right here. You don't need anything else to use your projector. Not stands, not tripods, nothing of that. It's all right there, which is great. The design is slick, modern, so you could put it into your living room and you are ready to go. Now, with the external battery, stand battery, you can double your play time. So you can go up to 5 hours of movie playing, video playing, and 10 hours of music playing. If you are a camper life lover, you know, you like camping and that sort of things, traveling, great options right here. You can watch your movie outdoors all night. But also, your stand battery can be used as a power bank for any extra device with a USB-C port. Let's test out my phone. So I've got a cable right here, USB-C sticking out of the battery. I plug my phone in and phone is charging. Bear in mind, if you purchase your stand separately, that will cost $129. Audio quality, forgive my HDMI cable right now. It's connected to my laptop because I want to test the audio. I'm gonna show you a trailer I have made when I was working for Sony Pictures for the Hulk. In terms of audio quality, we have two 6 watts speakers, Harman Kardon, great brand, very deep bass, 360 Dolby surround, good sound. We're gonna test it out. We start from 0 in terms of level of volume and we go up. All right.
Rabbia, senza controllo, possono diventare poteri mostruosi. L'incredibile Hulk, domenica alle 21 su AXN, la TV in azione.
Let's go to the next category, which is connectivity. Okay, first of all, on the projector itself, we have some ports. We have an HDMI standard, which is great. It's not one of those tiny ones that breaks easily. You can connect your laptop to the projector and mirror the image or use the projector as a separate screen. We also have USB connection, but we can connect the projector to our Wi-Fi and you can go through all the apps and just use the projector as a smart projector by watching anything you have inside of it. And we can connect it also via Bluetooth to our phone to listen to music. Let's quickly talk about the price and then we get into more details and extra features. The projector itself comes at the launch price of $799, similar in terms of euros and a bit less in terms of pound. I mean, not less, equal price. There is a bundle called Outdoor Collection, which comes at the price of 949 euros, equal more or less $900. With this package, you will get the projector, of course, the battery stand, 3 filters, and a screen. Dimensions and weight. Projector measures 207 millimeters in terms of length, width, and depth here. It's 96.5 millimeters and the same there. The weight is 1.32 kilograms. In terms of controlling and operating our projector, we have, of course, the remote controller as we mentioned before, but also we have here another tiny remote, which is removable with these lanyards, and we can use the basic features like the volume up or down, but also scroll through our content selected. And we can go back as well. We still didn't do the unboxing because there was so much to talk about. The main projector and the main bundle I received was inside this box. Inside that box, I got these two boxes. Projector right there and filters. That's an extra feature we're gonna talk about right now. Look at this. 4 filters for your creativity, to push your creativity to the max. So you can use your projector to watch films, of course, all that content, but you can transform your room into a creative masterpiece as well. You can use it as a background, as I do. You can use it for body projections and just to relax. You can put an image right there, and with the filters, we're gonna check it out what we can do. Right, first of all, what do we have here? We have magnetic filters, and we have the sunset filter, which is the very first one right there. We have the ripple filter, the dreamscape, and the lunar filter. They are magnetic. You simply are going to attach it on top of the lens. You got magnet here. You hear another sound, and now you've got this optical filter on. You might need to install an app. Let's open up and see what we can do right there. You need to allow, of course, Creative Filter to access your device, and now you can choose Sunset Filter. Woo, woo. And the magic happens as soon as you install your app and as soon as you put your filter on top of the lens of your projector. The music starts, you've got something to look at, to relax with, and we're gonna check out the other filters. Now, we also have some gestures features here. You can change the content simply by using your gestures. You've just seen that, right? You wave in front of the lens and you will change the content. Let's change the filter and see what we can do with the ripple filter, for example. Ooh. Dreamscape. The lunar filter. That's completely different, actually. You recreate a moon, but also, look at this. Full moon. Extra features. We're gonna start with the ambient light. To turn the ambient light on, we need to close our projector. So if you have been using it, make sure you tilt it back down, push it down, and we press and hold the power button for around 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Woo! You hear that beep, and you can see the light right there. To change the light, because we can actually change it into 8 different colors. You can do so with your tiny remote controller. You can do so by using the up and down button, but also with the actual controller, simply by scrolling up and down. In terms of projection type, we have auto, but also we can choose manually the front as now, ceiling, and also from the rear, so your image will be flipped. So you can still actually see it properly, but it will be behind your screen. We can control the focus as well, of course, according to the distance of the projector from a screen. You can go to auto, but also you can do it manually if you want to do so. What I really love of this projector is actually the picture settings, because here we can go and change manually all the tints, the magenta, the green, the blue, the cyan, and the sharpness and the contrast. And that's how I could match more or less my Halo Plus image. We can change the color temperature of the image, the gain of the red, green, and blue. And there you go, in the color tuner, you literally go color by color in terms of saturation and brightness for each tone. We're now recording the noise of the MoGo 4 Pro. That's the normal standard mode. In the brightness settings, actually, we can go to brightness mode, and here we can go to standard, but also performance. So performance will push the brightness, but also it will change the colors entirely, as you can see now, and it will activate the fan of the projector even more, so it will be very loud. Let's test it out. It's like a hairdryer. It's definitely too noisy, and what is going on there? Let's keep it to standard. Wow, that's loud. Conclusion of the video, what do we think about it? What do you guys think about this projector? I have reviewed the MoGo 3 Pro, which I liked, but compared to my Halo, it couldn't win. I sold the MoGo 3, kept the Halo Plus. That's why I want to test these two together, the Halo Plus and the MoGo 4 Pro, because I'm not really sure which one could win. Great projector, again portable. If you get the bundle, you've got everything. A lot of time, playtime right here, different connectivities, 2 different remotes. I mean, it's so versatile. You have a tiny light, which again, also for the MoGo 3 Pro, I couldn't find any use of it because it's very tiny. It's literally just maybe to relax. That's the only use I could see in that light. The filters, I'm not sure if something I would use, but something I really enjoyed in the MoGo 3 Pro, which I probably going to tell the brand as well, was a magnifying lens, and that was very useful. So if the brand launches it, I'm gonna definitely purchase it, because you could make your image even bigger, which is something I need in a small room like this when I do my videos. I usually put something in the background, and without the magnifying lens, I cannot fill all the frame here. The colors are great. I compared it to my computer monitor, and they are very similar. So to be a projector and matching my Mac screen, that's something, right? So very saturated, even too much sometimes. I had to tweak the colors a little bit. The image is sharp. One thing I didn't like, because we have 3 lasers RGB, you can actually see the chromatic aberrations, especially around the text. When you've got white text, you can see the magenta and the green around the text. And after literally a few seconds, it's really annoying. It disturbs your eyes, and I had to turn my face elsewhere because I couldn't look at the text anymore. So that's something to consider. But if you're only watching films, it's great. Again, to create your content, project your images, good projector right there, good sound, and it's portable. All right, I hope you enjoyed. I hope the video helped, and please hit the subscribe button, join my community, and let me know what you think in the comment tab. I hope to see you soon. Ciao.